I go
All
to
right.
work on now.
Go on.
So I mean, in Nigeria, right? Like we want light, right? We want light. We need electricity we need electricity to cook, to read, to do a lot of things. And we know to get enough light from the grid, and because we know to get light, we they use generator. So they say, instead of generator, maybe we use solar now. Solar get energy from the sun. Why we know? But make we use energy from the sun. So when we talk about deepening solar, we're saying we know to they use enough solar for Naija. Make we find ways to use more solar. So now the thing we will mean by that, maybe wisdom for right time in simple.
How we go take the belly full from solar? See,
how the solar go take reach us well?
you see wisdom, but to Solomon, man, no enter your matter now.
Okay, Mr. Tolu, we know say you be managing director and partner with the head the Boston Consulting Group for the office for Lagos. This role we don't even understand. Tell us what in this role, what you did do really. We can understand your work.
Okay, so Boston Consulting Group, we get two ambition, two things we want to do for Nigeria.
Two agenda.
Yes, for Nigeria. One, the first agenda be say we want to work on problems we matter. Problems will matter. Problems, people no get bank account. People no get electricity.
Okay.
Problems will matter. We won't work on them. Second is we want be the company where they train people to solve Nigeria problem. African problem.
Okay.
We want to be the people where say if you want person we don't get trained properly. If you lead Nigeria, now BCG you go hide them from. So those are two agenda we get. So as managing director, those are the things I focus on. It's like those two agenda items. How we go they solve Nigeria, West Africa big, problems, and how we go they train people. We go become leader for Nigeria and for Africa.
All right, so make we also talk about this research where you do. They from a little bit we they hear say the research where you do, and also you been co-author something with Olon, and I want really know how the idea for the partnership take come, and the relevance of that, maybe the research or something on the piece of work where you do, how it take go.
Well, so Olon be one of those companies where they work on agenda items we matter, like we say we want to do as well. So. We don't want to do all the problem we don't want to solve the problems by ourselves. We want to find partners that are working on the same problem. And Olon is very relevant on this agenda of electricity and energy access. So talking to them, and we like to work on the problems. Talking to them, we found that there was an opportunity to work together. And then this subject and this topic of electricity now ever relevant matter for Nigeria, right? I think. In our research, we find between half of Nigerians up to half of Nigerians no get electricity. So a big matter to focus on. So that's how we got into this research.
Interesting. Okay, so as they do this research now, like you don't talk, I find many things, and one of the things we want to find are the benefit of really using this solar. When would they talk about solar every time? Some people they still get this doubt. Say whether it go work whether it no go work whether it go good for me or not. So as they do this research now, which one find out what be those benefits for where people feel why they go adopt solar for their business, for their homes and all those kind of things. Make you share with us.
Yeah, the benefit for solar boku, plenty benefits. And the way we find the benefit is we go look at people where don't they use solar and talk to them and understand how this solar help you. And from that we see all the benefits. So in Nigeria, people pregnant women, they need particular care that they need to get, antenatal care. We find primary health care centers that even women when get solar. We find that vaccination we know they get enough vaccine, but vaccine too they spoil when we don't have
good storage.
Get storing capacity.
Exactly. So you see, primary healthcare centers will get solar, then feed this, vaccine, they waste plenty. You see, so then they take care of more people. Schools where they use solar, their children they do better because they fee study for longer time. You find farmers will get solar, they fee their food they too spoil. So where you do reduce the amount of food waste spoils, you can make more money as a farmer. You find that in market people, in Nigeria we still they do a lot of informal markets. You you have this informal market. You know, they have to they work shorter days because they don't get enough. They don't get light, or you know, or then they get fire if they use generators.
Okay.
So you find say solar help them as well. So benefit of solar we find say plenty.
All right. So since all the but anyways, if you just join us, we they talk about how we go take make this solar PV deployment make it for do waiting reach down up onto the grassroots. Okay. Now actually waiting with they discuss today. We get Mr. Tolu Oyekan and he day here with us to follow us. They talk this particular level. Now since we know say the benefits of the solar and everything, they this massive. And everybody they talk about how wonderful solar be. How we come now they very difficult to enter the market proper. How we they difficult for people to feel accept them. And I hear say in other countries, especially Africa, just like few hours away from us, they don't accept them. They work with this. They don't embrace these things. Waiting come be Nigeria problem. I swear.
And they no swear for us, and we don't get problem.
No, because now if we don't know really.
If it be swear,
Nah, if we don't really know, not they know finish. No, are they highly patriotic? But if na swear, I'm fire to break them.
but go make it they pray.
Yes, now.
So we pray for Nigeria.
Don't be smart.
Make
Work.
No, it not be swear. I mean, in fairness, Nigeria we don't they accept them now. We don't they accept them and don't they grow. So you know, make us speak big grammar now. You know, solar don't they grow like 20% year over year. You know,
you sure say some people they look say now wow go la my yeah how person go get the fire for our son if it's now witchcraft that you know they hand us that
if it possible this is not
joke you go just say yeah badura this thing now witchcraft
if it possible, but I mean if that possible for Nigeria, it's possible for Ghana too. So the people we go have that mindset, you know, then they Nigeria, then they Ghana, then they Kenya, then they Egypt. So that no be the problem. The problem is we just never pay attention to them. You know, if you look at Egypt, you know, Egypt get 15 times more solar.
If I say Egypt, we lose yesterday.
Egypt will lose yesterday to Senegal. But Egypt will lose. We'll lose to us too, but we will not make them financial, so make you know talk too much
Don't
bad.
mention us
about
like
Egypt.
that, Daddy. You know, leave us.
So I think say we just never pay attention to them enough. That be the thing. Nobody say they swear for us. Nobody say, you know, them better pass us. We
No rule that one out totally. I don't tell you.
Anyways,
We
so
just never pay attention
could
to
move
her.
further now. Now, like would they talk now this issue of adoption? Why we never feel adopt them? You know, for critical areas like even health. As COVID knock us like this, we can see the importance of power. How we save our vaccines. You know, I will make you just expatiate more on. Elaborate. I don't speak my own grammar.
You don't speak out.
Wisdom. That door they open that side. You know where that door go lead you now.
So but tell us what thing go fit make us, you know, make the adoption, the acceptance of this solar. What thing go fit do make it easy for people, you know, so that you know this no go day too high for us. What thing we do we go make them easy for us. What thing the research find out?
Yeah, I mean we need to keep talking about them, you know, just like we are doing now. You know, this healthcare where you mentioned self, you know, we look at primary healthcare centers across Nigeria. We don't adopt them, you know. We for antenatal care be care where they give pregnant woman, you know, before they pregnant, while they pregnant as well, to make sure say mama and the baby they fine, you know. We find say primary healthcare we no get lights, we no get solar, you know. They no fit see plenty women, you know. They no fit see plenty women, and we all know say the care with the mother get and the baby get from, you know, from when they be them born to 5 years old, they very very important. But you know if you give them this care because you know get power, and then even the ones we get small, you know, you don't get enough, right? And then we talk about, so we find say, you know, primary care centers we get solar, and then if we give 20% more women, you know, and their children. We talk about vaccine. We find say vaccine, if you use solar, if you cut the amount of vaccine where you lose by 50%.
Because sometimes they add the money where they use take preserve them actually, right? Yeah, because I've been reading research on it, actually the main cost they come from how they take house and
vaccines.
preserve them for the vaccine.
Correct.
Yes, and then they go add that cost into.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So you add that cost, so you buy less vaccine.
Yes.
You buy less vaccine, and then you don't even stop properly, and then you lose them again. So it's like problem on problem on problem.
Yes.
You
Go
know.
around
So we
the
find say
circle.
when you use solar, you feel cut the
Reduce
amount
the
of
cost.
reduce wastage. Exactly. Reduce wastage, reduce cost. See more people. You know, more people get them. So big benefits.
Make we talk about small businesses now. I be they tell you every time say bring them down. They shy now. Imagine saying one they tell them this thing now. So that woman where they house all those minerals there where they say we like all this and this thing. So how actually where they go take benefit from this particular one? Let's assume say maybe they get their stand or they get their whatever anywhere where they make assume say this place where they sell spare parts. Then line up the day in their groups and everything. How be the best way for them to gain benefit from this?
Yeah. So good question. So what thing we do? We go Sabon Gari. Sabon Gari, big market for Kaduna, for Zaria, big market, you know. And in Sabon Gari, market people. So I mean, market is very, very important. Because market is in Nigeria today. Market now where would they buy most of the things? This is informal market now where would they buy most of the things where we need? 90% of the retail business in Nigeria now market. This is informal market and they go through. But you find we go this like Sabon Gari, you find out say in this market, they don't get light. If they don't get electricity, they don't get light. And so they know to they walk long time because they know if you get light and people know darkness. We won't walk inside darkness. Number one. Number two, in this big market, and they get fire. If we get fire will burn. People who are trying to already live in a small way, manage the little that they have, manage themselves. We can't get fire away. Talk about maybe a sweat for us. Get fire away. We burn all your goods. So in Sabon Gari we find say before 2018. Rural Electrification Energy them install mini grid for Sabon Gari
agency.
Yes, Rural Electrification Agency RA. Before then we get like 2 to 10 major fire every year. Where they just burn down market. And since RA installed this in 2018, they don't get any more fire. So the amount of money where they save now, like $2 to $8 million, $2 to $7 million.
When did they come Lagos?
I mean, then Lagos don't they do them now. Lagos don't they do them. Ikmori and places like that. So when people market people, they feel work longer. Then go make more money. They know they lose their goods and go make more money. I mean, if you buy small market, at least fire no go destroy them.
True.
Because I remember it been get a time when I back to back, like so almost every week now fire.
Yes.
Talking
so
about
the benefits they add up.
Talking about Michelle too, Church, get one of our investee for our incubation where they sell Michelle.
I the one that the day where you go bring a Michelle person come here.
Yeah, we need to bring the guy comes to the guy actually built a Michelle stand powered by solar.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, powered by solar. I go bring the guy come one of this show. Make you see. So I mean, so the benefits don't begin to go down. Like you said, 20% every year increase in the knowledge of solar, which is good. Where they help us, we're going to save more money.
And it's not cheap too, and that's another thing. We make talk about. It's not cheap. People they think say, this solar, so like go cost me.
How affordable really?
Exactly. The next question I wanted to ask.
Solar don't they very affordable. If you look at solar versus generator versus over the lifetime, you can see solar self they very very cost competitive. I mean, they still get wahala because you need, slightly more money to buy your solar at the very beginning. And we're going to talk about, some of the things where people do to fix them. But solar don't they cheap, so it's not be the same, solar we talk about 10 years ago where it get very, very expensive. Solar don't cheap
that
now.
time, when they talk solar, but it's companies they refer to.
Like one bit because the arguments now with people still say when you say use solar, I say solar not the power this, solar not do this. I mean people still they fight with the whole
so
thing.
many restrictions.
Many restrictions. Still they fight with them.
Solar don't they cheap now.
All right, so make we reason some challenges where we say they around them. So some of the things them where we say you don't encounter the cost of your job. Something where we say maybe you don't date in a particular place where you look like my sure I know will leave this solar thing. Stress don't do too much for me. Yeah, and other things where you say you go feel also recommend for people at least when it gets to do with solar things they feel really do with them.
Yeah. The first thing is money, access to finance. You know, person we won't get into solar business. You know, a lot of the materials that they need, they have to import them. You know, import them from China, import them from India, import them. So they need plenty. You know, person we won't go into solar business, they need money, but money but they need them. Okay. So we need to have this kind of conversations where they're gonna know, say, okay, if I need money, here's where I go get my money. People where they buy themselves, like consumers too. You know, person we want small solar, because you know that solar it costs a bit more than generator in the initial. So, but when they go get money, so that access to finance, low cost financing, that one big matter where we need to resolve. And government don't they work on them. All along they work on them. A lot of people don't they work on them already. Access to finance now one. I think another one now awareness. You know, awareness. Plenty of people just don't know. You know, there is a lot of wrong, you know, thinking about it. You know, people say, like big businesses, they buy solar. But people know, you know, like my side person, they use solar. You know, a lot of people, they use them. So we need to increase awareness. You know, your show, they increase them. We need to do more of more shows like this and more marketing like this to increase them. And the thing about awareness is good for the person who won't buy solar for their house. Sure. But it's also good for the person who won't start solar business. Because it costs me less if, you know, plenty of people don't know about solar already. So I don't have to do marketing.
So if I go into the business now, I know people
are aware, don't know about them already. So awareness, another thing. All our schools, you know, we all need people who go work for solar. You know, we need people, technicians, we go do installation. We need people who go test, you know. So we need, you know, skills as well.
Skills, knowledge.
So if our schools, we suppose they sort of like train, special program to train people to be solar installers. And government itself, we also need quality standards, you know. Okay. If as person we want to use solar for the house, if I go buy solar, I want to make sure, say, proper ogbonge, like good solar they buy. So we need quality standards as well. All of these things, you know, people, organizations like All Along, government, they don't work on them, but we need to continue. So that we see this 20% grow every year.
You been mentioned say money day, so you go tell us where it is.
All Along, go All Along website. Go All Along website.
I like that.
Shekere for us. Chacha, where you shekere? Let me shekere for us. But truly, that be why we did in business as all on, you know. And one of the things we try to enabling environment, you know, enable access to finance. Chacha, they always say, wisdom, all on. Every time they give $10,000, you know, because
it
does. You know, so now the thing what they try to do, because need really access to finance na key matter for the sector, you know. And we're happy as all along we are doing our bit, know, doing more. I mean, just last year we invest to commission the assembly plant of one of the indigenous companies for Oxano, you know, for Lekki here. They build their own solar assembly plant, so that if they make these solar panels locally, you know, if you reduce even the cost,
awesome.
You know, and that'll be one of the things we find out for this report. You know, where BCG don't work on. Those are some of the things we don't even try to work on. So I mean, we're happy that our effort,
wisdom, leave me alone.
Our effort is being recognized.
I know, very much recognized. I keep quiet now. All right, but then tell the people how the best way to feel look out for you on the socials. Anybody where they listen now, they feel like say they want reach out sharp to feel be part of this.
Yes. So we write plenty reports with the All Along website. So go all-on.com. All the information they there, and you know, if you contact us, we just begin to talk about this one now, so we full ground.
So bigger things are going.
Bigger things are going.
Yes. The reports are very in-depth report, you know, to open our eyes for this solar matter and how the benefits. So just go our website like Kingdom Talk, www.all-on.com, click on media, and then you see the publication page. Just download, you know, and read through. Very detailed. Or go on our social media platforms. From there, if you connect.
Mr. Oyekan, so when you want to start your pidgin lesson? The classes.
Today
but today he try you.
Zero.
Wazobia FM Academy. Very soon.
If you have just send me a link. I go register.
No, I think you need to be here physically. Thank you so much, Mr. Oyekan.
Classes with DJ Indu.
Yes, definitely. Exactly. 1 hour with the DJ and then before the classes will
So
go.
like they do like side hustle.
I still don't forget that we go get like refreshment. Chocolate Royale is here.
Thank you so much.
Wisdom, thank you. So you come inside the building also. Till next week Monday.
Next week again. And next week, just to say before next week we will say that I might just remind people.
Yes.
Our incubation program with NCIC, see applications still they on.
Oh, Mamon are rushing.
Make people go apply.
I want me call on only was to be able to shut down that.
We want to help people move their innovative ideas for this sector.
Their ministry.
Sometimes people get the idea, but they don't know how to. They need money, they need other things.
Yeah.
But aside money, you need to understand how to run the business. What be the structure, how it go be, what the sector look like, so that you go prepare yourself. That incubation program will help, this kind of businesses to scale.
Awesome.
So go on our website too, or our social media platform, all on energy, and connect with us. The applications they make you go apply. Opportunities to get $10,000 to start your own idea.
Oh shit!
So, rush up.
And of course, not that much. I'll go fit take Nigeria till next week Monday. We'll go still bring you Power Solution. That one that was Zobia FM in collaboration with All On Team. My name is still Chair Smith, and next now Women's Corner with the Anthony. So you can thank you so much. So you come inside the building, and of course, Wisdom. See you next week.
See
Monday.
you next week.
Thank you very much.
Sure.